Hi guys! Welcome to Sisters in the City with me, Anna Vakili.
And me, Mandi Vakili.
It feels weird when there's been a break and then we come back.
Yeah, it's only been 2 weeks. It's not that much of a break yet, but when I'm not doing the podcast, I think I've said this before, I get anxiety.
Yeah, when we're there, Mandy's like, I want to get back. I need to get back. I need to do podcasts. I'm like, relax, Mandy.
I know, because then I just feel like it's weird because, when you found your purpose and you found your calling and then you're not doing it, you almost feel purposeless.
Do you know that's a lot of people say that? I saw a reel recently. It was about how rich people that haven't got a purpose are really unhappy because they don't have something to drive them, or they don't have something to push them to the next level.
That's the
we're
core.
trying to constantly push to the next level, right?
100%. That's the core of human nature, having a purpose, having some kind of productivity. That's why they say people that are really, really well off, they've got to start doing philanthropic work. So what's called?
Philanthropic
work. I think it was doing helping.
Volunteering
build
stuff.
Shelters, build schools, do things, because otherwise, what are you doing?
I want to do that anyway, yeah? I saw, Faye Winter that was on Love Island. She's doing this trip. She did it last year. She's doing it again in February next year. And it looks amazing. Volunteering to help animals.
For me right now, right now, I've prioritized myself. And then one day when I'm at the peak of greatness, I will spread the seeds of kindness. At the moment, it has to be people of close proximity and blood relations.
Oh.
Help my family.
Yeah, true.
We're building right now. Building, like Cowslick like to say. Building. We're building, okay?
Right.
What was I going to say as well? You see people that are really, really successful though. For example, I just saw something on that Timothy Chalamet, when the guy that Kylie sing.
Yeah. Chalamet. Yeah.
Apparently he had these certain rules for dating Kylie. Yeah.
What rules?
And he had rules. So his number one rule was he would never be a prop in her life. A prop as in an accessory on her show, nothing.
But why?
Because almost when you're dating someone who is a star like us, Joke. But when you're dating someone who's in this reality TV world,
yeah,
and our podcast is kind of reality TV style, it's that's the kind of format of it.
Yeah,
they almost become a prop.
I know what you mean.
Whether you like or not, you are now a prop. You are part of my storyline.
And the thing is especially if they're a private person, because maybe that Timothy Chalamet, maybe he's a private person. Just because he's an actor doesn't mean that he's not private. A lot of actors and actresses are extremely private. They live they live in some kind of
Look
private.
At Cillian Murphy. He refuses the limelight.
Yeah,
he runs away from it.
And they actually get away with it sometimes if they really.
Of course, there are people that are private people, and even though they are celebrities. So anyway, one of his rules where he doesn't want to be on the show at all. He goes, he wants to be one of Hollywood's greatest legends. And he thinks that being known as her man and being on a TV show would just taint his image.
Right.
Which is how I would taint Gingerbeard's image. No, but anyway, I thought, wow.
You have to compare yourself to a Kardashian.
Yeah, it's so funny. But you know what's mad is even though he's so rich, it's not about money for him. It's about he's got a purpose. For him, he's got a goal. He wants to go down in history as them people, them greats. Who are the greats in Hollywood, if you'd say?
Leonardo DiCaprio, Denzel Washington, Viola Davis.
Yeah. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, of course.
Yeah.
On them old ones that we don't even know the names
Julia
of.
Roberts.
Yeah. There's old ones that we don't even know the names of.
Yeah.
That our parents know the names of. We just know the ones that we know.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp, the greats of Hollywood. He wants to be one of those. He had other rules as well. He won't be on our social media.
But what do you think about if you love someone, then you'll want to help? I think as long as it's not detrimental to you, then yeah.
What do you mean?
I guess if it wasn't detrimental to what his purpose is, then why wouldn't he want to help her?
It doesn't really help her.
She doesn't need the help.
She needs zero help. I need help. She doesn't need help.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of someone on the planet that needs less help than her. If I had to really try, it would probably be Ronaldo or Messi. Who needs less help?
True. But if
it just makes her more. It's just using that person to become more.
I want to ask, if you got dropped £1 billion right now into your account, yeah? £1 billion into your account. Just see that, you go into your Barclays app and you see billion.
Yeah. I just don't even know how many numbers that is. So I just see BILLION.
I wonder if that's what it does. Do you think if you have $1 billion in your account?
I'm not gonna lie, I want to be a billionaire. I'm not gonna be this, I'm so grounded, I'm so spiritual, I have money. I want to be a billionaire. So freaking bad.
Yeah.
Buy all of the things I never had.
Okay, so what would you do? Like, would you continue and have a purpose?
See, I think
would you change your purposes?
You have to know yourself.
Okay.
You have to know yourself as well. And I know if I became a billionaire, I would be guaranteed probably become sectioned and get manically depressed. 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Why? I was not expecting that at all.
I know myself.
Why?
Because the history of my mental health has shown me patterns of going downhill in stages of boredom.
Like, so what are you saying that then you're going to stop the podcast?
No,
Is that what you're saying?
No. I would have to find a purpose. Like, I don't know how I would be able to do it though.
Would you continue the podcast?
That's why your purpose can never be money.
Yeah.
Right now it can.
Bro, for me, the podcast is more than money.
Well, obviously.
I just want to make it. I want to
I have vision.
I just want to just make it so big, just to be like, I've done that. Like, it's like a goal.
What are my reasons?
Because we could keep going the way we're going. We make good money and just float along life like this. It's great.
Yeah, but it's not good enough. It's not satisfaction enough. Satisfactory.
Yeah, I just want to make it for I have a goal.
Yeah. What's your goal?
But then the thing is,
what's your goal?
Wait. When you're saying like you'd continue the podcast, right? But do you know how
a billionaire? Come on, let's be realistic. You're of time. I'm going to be manically depressed.
What? What do you mean?
I have to have a purpose. If I don't have a purpose, I'm going to be manically depressed.
Right now, your purpose is the podcast and building this empire, this Bikini Sisters in the City empire. That's what our purpose is right now.
Yeah, so as in, I should keep the same purpose even if I'm a billionaire so I don't get manically depressed.
Yeah, would you not?
Because if I don't have any stimulation...
But the thing is, one thing that is like, I think the hardest part of the podcast is coming on here and like talking about our private life, which I don't know how that happened. Like everyone else's podcast is like dilemmas or,
started off
guests and stuff like that. Like we didn't start off.
We did.
Did we?
Straight away, our first few episodes that were just audio, we're talking about our life.
It wasn't like it was like our past. It wasn't like a reality like catch-ups and like this is what's happening now.
The fake snakes and the greats, that episode, one of the first one.
True, season 1.
We were talking about all the shit that was happening at that point.
True.
We always did. And I remember talking about Gingerbeard on an audio episode. It was a first episode that I did. It was an episode after the pilot, yeah? And I had just started chatting to Gingerbeard. I don't think I'd even been on one date with him.
Yeah, I remember.
Not one date.
When we started, I was just started seeing Cowslick.
And I wasn't even seeing him. This was like recorded when I just met him. And I must have said like, I need like a guy, like I need to find out there's no guys out there, like fit guys. I don't know what I said. But anyway, it got released like a month later. And at that point,
it was more than a month later. It was a few months later because we just did a pilot to test it out, see how we are doing. Like I remember,
wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the pilot that we did to try and test out whether we'd be good at this.
Anyway, it came out and he was like, why are you saying that there's no like guys out there?
Like you're seeing me.
We're literally dating. Anyway, so we were always talking about our private life.
It's crazy just to see though, like I find it so satisfactory just to see where...
Satisfactory means satisfying, you drip. I find it so satisfactory. Like, sometimes I don't know how we've come this far with the lack of vocabulary. Honestly, the brain cells in this room.
I find it so satisfying seeing like how we started and where we started and then where we are now.
Yeah.
And if I can have like such a great feeling by seeing that, imagine the feeling as it grows more and more and more.
Yeah, but I feel when you hit a stagnant stage, I feel like we're hitting a real stagnant stage.
No.
We went from like 0 to 100, now we're here. Everybody knows we're established. And then it's like, where's the growth, bitch?
It's a slow
Where's
growth.
the viral?
The candle that brights the lightest, brightest, dies the quickest.
That's not the saying.
I know, we always go through this. But you know what I mean? Like we're gonna get there.
And you know what? Better know though.
But you know what Cowslick said? He said, I love you and Mandy's success story. I like success stories like that.
Is that we don't really have like that level. Like we're not like on that level, are we? For there to be like a success story.
But when he said that, it gassed me up.
The story sounds like, Oprah, when she started from like nothing and now she's Oprah. Like, it's not that story. That's a success story.
It's a mini success story.
It's miniature, it's microscopic.
Anyway.
So like my vision board for Sisters in a City, obviously like one of my dreams is like the most famous people in the world. Like, listen to me. and they like post it one day, and that will be my moment of like, oh my God, I've made it, bitch.
Yeah.
You know, that's my moment. Like Kylie Jenner posts like, ha ha ha, she's so fucking funny while she's chilling with Timothée Chalamet. And then that's the moment. And then because I'm so great that I've gotten in front of her eyes, that my algorithm is going so mad. It's covered her feed. That she finds it so funny. So she reposts it and she changes my life with a 15-second story frame. You guys can make my dreams come true. Why are you not trying? Like, why are you not? Like, why not trying?
Just be grateful for what you have.
I've actually started very, very positive. My transition from Cyprus to here. Have you not realised? Have you?
I don't know, Maddie. You were just talking about how much you want a nose job before we started this episode.
Yeah, but in a positive way. The way I looked at it was like, it's going to go exactly how I want it to go. I'm going to do my research. If you know any good surgeons, please comment below. But I am going to start being more positive about everything.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, let's see how long that lasts, guys. Anyway, we thought we would give you a catch up on our Cyprus trip. We just got back yesterday. Morning.
How was your day yesterday? Like, I cannot be doing these overnight flights.
Yeah.
Suffer. Like, suffer is the word.
We had to get up at like, 4 in the morning, 4:30.
So basically at the end of this trip now, she was in like Brodara, which is basically one part of Cyprus. Is it like
another city
area? It's not a city. Is it? It's not a city. So. It's out 45 minutes away. City?
I don't know, an area.
We don't know.
An area.
We don't know, Brodara. Anyway, and I was in Larnaca, basically. And then our flight, basically, the airport is next to where I was at Gingerbeard's family's. So Anna came down and basically packed all her stuff and stayed. So basically, me and Anna shared a bed, and then we made Cowslick and Gingerbeard sleep on the sofa.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I feel bad. And Mandy's like, they're men. Let them sleep on the sofa.
I don't feel bad at all. And I was like, I feel bad. I'm like,
I feel bad because of other reasons, which we'll get into in the episode.
Yeah. So anyway, let's start from the beginning of our trip, yeah? So obviously, you know, me and Gingerbeard, we booked Amara Hotel, and Anna booked an apartment. She stayed in the Icon because she wanted to give me and Gingerbeard alone time.
Yeah.
And it was a fucking mistake. She should not have done that because I wanted to be with Anna all the time.
And I had to like basically come there every morning anyway. So we booked for a week. And every morning I would just literally get a cab there anyway.
Yeah. She was like, you guys can have breakfast together and you guys can do this together, that together. We didn't end up doing any of that.
And did you ever go down for breakfast?
No, I didn't. And breakfast was included. I didn't have a single one. Do you think I'm now going to wake my own ass up extra early before 10 a.m. to just like eat when I'm not even hungry? I just feel like that's so annoying that I need a hotel that does all day breakfast.
I know, right?
Yeah, anyway,
everywhere
really
should
nice.
Always do all day breakfast everywhere.
It was a very like detoxy, relaxing vibe in that week. Like the first, let's say 5 days.
It was lovely. Like it wasn't like a party vibe. It was just relaxed during the day, like sunbathing, and then in the evening getting ready to go for a nice dinner.
Yeah,
and it started off really, really well.
It was so wholesome.
It started off really well, right? We had like a day where we went to like a Cypriot tavern. Greek tavern, you know, they have these like taverns.
Yeah, tavern. I don't know what it is, but I cannot be forced anymore to enjoy this food.
But I can't.
I'm really struggling.
Struggle with like Greek
taverna food,
Cypriot food.
The meze is what they call it.
Yeah.
So you order this thing called meze, and they bring you like 10 unseasoned dishes.
And they love it. They love it, yeah. But I can't get used to it. As much as I really want to enjoy it and love it, because obviously, like, you're with Gingerbeard, and in the past, I've been in a relationship with Cowslick, so I really wanted to enjoy it. And we're in Cyprus every year. Like, we're always around.
Yeah, it's the best way for me to actually go on a calorie deficit is being in Cyprus.
I lose so much weight.
Yeah,
in Cyprus.
There's really nothing that I enjoy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Havenna. I genuinely want to know though, like when they bought the lamb. Why is there no seasoning? Like none, like nothing. It's just like they literally just chopped up the lamb and cooked it and brought it out. Not even a salt or pepper. There was nothing on the lamb.
The chicken savlak is always dry. Yeah. Even the pork kebabs are dry.
The only thing I like is like the pita bread with the zanzigi, which is like the zanzigi.
Yeah, but then like even Greek salad. I love Greek salad in certain places, but always when I go to these like really like proper
villagey
tavern
places.
Yeah. The Greek salad's just got like a bit of olive oil and that's it.
Yeah.
Not like a nice season. Like
I don't know
nice
what's
sauce.
going on. I don't know. And then I don't know what else. They bring like it's egg with cordial. I don't get it.
Yeah. I think it's because we've brought up with like our food's extremely flavoursome. Like Iranian
smell
food,
it.
you can
Like down the road.
and then you can smell it on you after.
Yeah. And it's that like 10 different seasonings. You sweat it out, you shit it out, you piss it out. You can smell it for days.
So that's because we've been brought up eating that every day. So for us, like
everything else has no taste.
Yeah. It's really hard.
Anyway, so that was the taverna.
Yeah.
And then other than that, like we were chilling and there was some banging restaurants. Like in Amara, they've got the Beef Bar restaurant. Bang.
So good.
And they've got this other place called Matiusa.
Which is Nobu.
Which is basically Nobu, banging as well. Basically, that's what we were doing all day.
It was just like
chilling
in the day, going for nice dinners at night. One night we went out actually.
Oh yeah.
We went to this club
called Breeze.
Yeah.
Which is basically all teenagers.
And we were the oldest people.
And when we went in there, I don't know why we went like as just us four. Why did we do that? Who does that?
It was me, Mandi, Gingerbeard and Cowslick, just us four.
I assumed that Ginger would have like an entourage of people joining us because he always has friends to join us and he knows everyone. But we went in there like two old married couples and sat at the table and it was just like, the vibe was not vibing.
Yeah, I don't know why though. Like when I went 2 years ago, I never felt like the oldest person
because it was like a group of us and it was like different people.
Is that why?
It's just because like, I'm with my 4-year relationship. You're with your 4-year situationship. And it's like, what are we doing? It's just too comfortable. There's no excitement of like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who is this guy? I was saying. Like, and
shoot, 2 years ago, they were still 2 years in. So it was a bit more exciting.
Last year was exciting, Anna. I went last year.
Oh, did you? I didn't go last year.
Yeah. I've had fun, but like, it's always bare people. So you're kind of going around chatting to different girls.
But this time, I just felt really old.
We were like two couples on a double date, sitting
in a
club table.
It's not just that. I just felt really old. But I never felt like that in Mykonos.
I felt really old as well. I'm not going to lie. And
but you don't feel like that in Mykonos.
When I was walking through the club, because obviously we're in VIP, like we're in a nice part. We're like kind of separate from the club. We're above the club. When you walk down to the toilets, you're literally walking past like 18-year-olds. And then I'm in the toilet and then I feel like an auntie in the toilet. It's like, it's mad. But you know what? I'm not going to lie. I had a really, really great time. The whole Amara stay was amazing. And like every day I'd be going gym.
And I was really jealous, to be honest. I regretted like not booking the Amara as well because it's like super luxury. So luxury. And like when you go on holiday, you just want luxury. You want them big, big pillows. Like, you know, and like my pillows beds were giving me neck pain and stuff. Like where I stayed was really nice, but like it wasn't luxury.
Yeah.
And I just got like really angry in a bad mood once I got to the apartment at the first date because I was like, why did I do this? Like, why didn't I
know, you were so dumb.
Yeah.
You were so dumb. But also like, I just think one thing that is ruining my vibe now on holidays is Gingerbeard snoring, Anna. It's ruining my holidays. I can't sleep. Imagine you go on holiday to Rags and like you can't sleep. It's becoming a serious issue. Last night, I had to wake him up in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m. And I was like, Gingerbeard, you need to go to the guest room.
Really?
And he actually got up without like, he literally was like half asleep. Oh. Nudging him like, wake up, can you please go to the guest room? He actually got up and went.
Bless him.
Silently. Anyway, one thing got happening in the Mara was a bit mad though. Yeah, like in the pool, I was chilling one day. And then I saw like this boy and this girl like bare all over each other. And I was like, oh, cute young couple. And then I concentrated and I was like, no, too young. What is going on here? Like, and then I noticed that the girl was like wearing braces. Like she was really young.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, these two look like each other. They're not boyfriend, girlfriend. They were brother and sister. And I'm telling you right now, yeah, what was going on in that pool was just not brother, sister in that.
It's so weird because before Mandi came down, because Mandi would always come down late, I would go to the Amara earlier to start sunbathing. I saw them and I was like, they're such a young couple, like such a young couple. And then I realized that they're brother and sister. And I was like, because the way they were interacting with each other was just not brother and sister.
And then I knew for sure because then they call the same woman mum. And then I was like, what in God's name is going on here? I was going to throw up in the pool. And then I was like, oh my God, I need to get out of the pool before I catch this disease that they have what is it? And like, you know, when I was in the pool with Gingerbeard, I put my legs around his waist and like I cradle him and like we're basically vagina to his private to private, chest to chest.
Yeah.
And that's how they were rolling around the pool. And then there was the other way. They were like spooning around the pool. And I was like, honestly, what is going on? Like, I was going to be sick. And anyway, I kept going on about his Gingerbeard.
And he was getting really uncomfortable.
Yeah, why was he getting so annoyed?
Yeah, even me, I didn't like talking about it.
I like talking about these things, innit? Because I find it really weird. So I just kept going on about it. And I was like, this. And he was like, stop talking to me about this. I want to be sick. Stop it. And then I went to like cuddle him and then he pushed me off him.
No, you didn't go to cuddle him, Mandy. You went to go and demonstrate what was going on.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. And then he was like, stop it. Like, and he was like, leave me alone. Like, stop it.
Yeah.
And then Mandy got into a bad mood because she was like, why did you like push me off you? He was just like, I don't want to be demonstrated on.
Anyway, I got really upset, angry, and I thought that was a great opportunity.
And then she stormed off upstairs.
Then we start an entire argument about everything that's wrong with the relationship. So anyway, after that, we had our first argument, first argument, obviously had to be done.
Your lash is literally going, your lash is going into your eye.
All right. And then I started bringing up all these things. Because obviously like the same day as that weird brother-sister thing, I came down to the pool a bit late. And as soon as I came down, he was like, I'm going to go have lunch with my friend. You know, because his friend came to sunbathe for the day. And then later on when the argument happened, I thought, you know what? It did annoy me before that he did do that. So let me make this argument about that. So I was like, you know what?
When I came down,
you prioritize your friend. And like you prioritize your friend all the time. You prioritize everyone but me. He was like, Mandy, I was hungry. I went for lunch. You came down so late to the pool. And then started talking about these weird brothers and sisters. And then I kind of was like, stop talking about it. And then
I get a message from Mandy because I like, once Mandy went upstairs, I'd left. And then I'm at my apartment. Mandy's like, what's the address of your apartment? I'm coming.
And then I was like, what's the point of going to Anna's apartment? Because all my stuff are at the hotel. So it's just like, what's the point of that journey?
Sitting outside with a coffee, right? Crying with a coffee.
And then I was just like getting at him and I was like, it's been 4 years of this and like you neglecting me and abandoning me and prioritizing your friends. I was a bit rude anyway. I said some rude stuff, which I shouldn't have said. So later on, I don't know how I got away with it, but I got him to say sorry first.
Yeah.
I was in like the secret garden. I don't know why I call it a secret garden. It's like a little garden area of the Mara, but it's almost like secret-y.
Yeah.
Because like they've got little loungy bits like in between all these trees. So you can't really see who's there. So I thought it's a perfect place for me to hide and make him panic.
Okay.
And make him think I've left when I haven't.
Okay.
But that didn't happen because after a while, I just answered his call. I told Mum in the secret garden.
That's pointless.
I was
not
there.
Such a secret anymore.
I ordered a chamomile tea and I had my erotic smut book, Haunting Adeline. Gingerbeard came down. As soon as he came down and entered the secret garden, our eyes locked in with each other and we both burst out laughing.
It was one of those arguments that like you both can't take seriously.
Yeah, but it was actually quite a bad argument as well. Like we said some mean things, but we just both started laughing anyway. Actually, he didn't really say any mean things. I think I said more mean things than him. He didn't really say anything.
How did you get away with him saying sorry first?
For obviously like nudging me off when I wanted to demonstrate the incest.
Wow. Anyways, God.
Anyway, by the way, my book, Haunting Adeline. So you know I said I ordered the Sleeping Beauty trilogy. It didn't come. I didn't see the Amazon thing when it says arriving.
She spoke about it on Patreon, how she wanted to order these erotic books.
Yeah, if you don't listen to my Patreon, then you won't understand my new smart journey. Smart is a word I discovered.
Okay.
Smart is like filth.
Okay.
But only in erotic books.
What? Oh.
But it's just, you know, like, it's the saying. It's like not like, there's a difference between romance, erotica and smart. Smart is like, you know, the real.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, dirty shit. I haven't actually read any smart.
Oh, okay.
She wanted to take it
to the Cyprus.
It didn't come.
It didn't come on time.
But basically, do you want to, by the way?
I couldn't think of anything worse right now.
Okay, anyway, so it didn't come. So I had a last minute panic and made Gingerbeard go to Waterstones in Westfield and buy me another smart book, erotica, whatever. And it was called Haunting Adeline.
That sounds like a fucking horror movie.
It's dark. I didn't know this really. I panicked and it was in an impulse buy because I wanted a book. And it seems like, Anna, by the way, I have to show you this. all erotic and smart books, for some reason, are intertwined with darkness and like bad stuff. And I thought, what the fuck is going on? It must be like similar to the world of like porn, obviously, you know? I don't watch porn, but apparently it's like, it's all like fucked up. It's all like, you know, step-dad, step-uncle, like, you know, or like S&M, like whipping and like all this weird stuff, right?
Right. I mean, there's normal porn as well, but
a lot of, apparently they're researched a lot.
Okay.
These things, like choking or weird things like that. So I think as well, I'm trying to find
a normal smart book.
I'm trying to find smart erotic books that aren't dark.
Okay.
But for some reason, the smart world is a dark femme world, which I've discovered a thing called dark femme.
You're bored.
Anyway, I'm trying to find normal, but I couldn't. So I thought, let me go with it. Maybe we'll have more of a plot to it as well. But anyway,
Haunting Adeline.
I've read like this much and there's zero sex scenes, no smart, there's been nothing. Absolutely zero.
No dark femme.
No dark femme things. Anyway.
Just dark.
But I also don't think it's good because then I started looking at the reviews more while I was on holiday and like so many people are talking about how shit it is. And on page 40, there's a spelling mistake.
Okay, that's not good.
Like, that's mad. Yo. Yeah. You're on Waterstones with a spelling mistake?
Yeah.
How does that happen?
So that put you off.
Anyway, that's put me off. I'm still going to finish it though because I don't want to list it as a DNF. A DNF is a did not finish book. A DNF.
That's all your books.
Yeah. I don't want to be that person. I'm trying to change.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, where were we?
Right.
Why did I get up to this book? My argument, I sorted it.
Yeah.
What's next?
Well, when are you going to get around to reading
Haunting Adeline?
Yeah, Haunting Adeline. Well, I want to know what happens to Adeline.
I know, me too.
Did she get fucked by a ghost?
As well. I want like sex scenes that aren't cheesy, and I feel like this is going to be cheesy for what I read in reviews.
It sounds like she gets fucked by a ghost or something.
No, so basically she's got like a stalker and he fancies her, but nothing's happened.
Okay, well, anyways.
On Friday, we had a boat day planned.
Yeah, so...
Do you want to talk about the boat day?
Yeah, I mean, it was the last day of freedom for me, really, because Cowslick really wanted to do like a boat day because...
By the way, Cowslick flew in.
Yeah, he flew in like 2 days after I got there.
End of story.
I feel like people want to know about me and him and like if we're back together. It's still very much a situation.
No one's really interested in my smart stories. Like, they're more interested in yours.
No, some people are like, I don't want to know anything, so I'm going to make it short because some people don't want to know, some people do.
Yeah, but you can't please everyone.
So I don't really know.
So you have to please some and upset others. You can't not please anyone.
That's why I'm going to make it really short. We're still in a situation where like, I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's it. Anyway, he wanted to do a boat day because last year summer when me and him went on a trip, we went to the Blue Lagoon in Cyprus and it was beautiful. It was just me and him and it was like do you drive a boat or do you ride the boat?
You sail a boat.
You sail the boat.
I don't think this is this boat that sails. It had a motor.
He drove the boat and it was such a nice day and he was like, we need to do this with Mandi and Gingerbeard. So he managed to convince Mandi and Gingerbeard to come.
He did.
And he basically lied about the time it takes to get there. He said it takes like half an hour.
40 minutes, max.
Whereas it was like an hour and a half.
It was an hour and 40 minutes and a half.
But it ended up being a really, really amazing day.
Yeah.
I mean, like, so we got the boat, we went out to sea and yeah, it was just like, it was fun. We had the music, we had some drinks and like the boys would just jump into the sea. Me and Maddie jumped in a few times. It's like, why are we not more like the
adventurous?
Yeah. He was actually saying to me yesterday on the phone, he was like, if me and you do get back together and have kids one day, I don't want our kids to be the way you are and have so much fear instilled in them, like the way you and Mandy are. Like we're so scared of everything.
It's mummy put it in us.
Yeah.
Our mum makes us scared of everything.
He was like, I want my kids to be like, just jump in the sea or do like fun, adventurous things.
I know. I saw this girl on my Instagram. It was like her birthday and her best friend made like a reel with her. And it was like all the adventures in the world with you. And they had like a video like that she'd made of all of the adventurous things she'd done with her best friend. And I could not believe how little I have lived when I saw that video, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you're worse than me. Like, when we went no Maldives and you wouldn't even snorkel.
Bro, that was a different... Are you serious?
Snorkeling.
She took me out into the middle of the Indian Ocean, yeah? And get out. To snorkel. When I got out...
Have you not seen Tunai? Have you not seen what she's doing in Bali? Like, she's like literally swimming with turtles and dolphins and all this stuff.
I would love to swim with turtles and dolphins. where did she go in Bali? Let me know because I would go there.
Right.
But where you took me in the Maldives in the middle of the Indian Ocean, yeah, when they were like, get out of the boat, when I got out of the boat, yeah, you know when it's a dark blue Titanic.
It's always going to be like that.
Pitch black blue sea. You know, even Gingerbeard was like, raw, that's scary. As soon as you look down, it's like pitch black. Fuck knows what's coming out.
So you'll have the same experience in Bali. There's sharks everywhere. Even in Cyprus where we jumped out in the sea, there's sharks there. I Googled it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that if I knew. Because I'm not here to be somebody's dinner.
Then you're more likely to get hit by a car or have a car crash than face a shark.
But the thing is, I need to drive. I don't need to get into the ocean. Do you know what I mean? It's so part of like the necessary life routine. I have to get into the ocean with predators. I don't have to.
Okay, fair enough.
But anyway, look.
Yeah.
It's fucking scary. That Maldives, I don't know how you did it. Are you going for a breakup, heartbreak? You were ready to die. My relationship was good at the time. I was not ready to die. It was like her jumper when you look down. That's how dark it was. It's scary.
Anyway, it was a really, really great boat day, and my holiday ended there. Literally,
that was the end.
It was like 5 days.
She ruined my holiday after that as well.
It was 5 days in, and I think God just said to me like, Anna, you need to rest. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't even call it resting, but he was like, you've been doing too much.
Yeah, you have been doing too much.
Yeah.
Miami, Paris, Dubai.
Yeah, Maldives.
Maldives.
Bahamas. Yeah.
Atlanta. You've been everywhere. You've been everywhere.
And then Cyprus, obviously. But Mykonos. I've been away a lot this year. And then I think like, he was just like, Anna, you need to relax. It's just not even just going away. Like people go on nice, relaxing trips, adventurous trips. Me, I've been going ham at my age, 35 years old now. I've been going drinking, wild partying. Like I think that boat day I was like drinking more than everyone. I was like, yeah. Ooh. And then God was like, Anna, no.
There was some dodgy sandwiches the boys got, yeah. I'm telling you, you know these market stalls and these coffee shops around the port, they bought some sandwiches. And I took one look at the sandwiches. I was like, I will have the cheese and tomato one, no meat, and I'm taking 2 bites only.
Yeah, I don't take care of my health enough. Like I will eat bad food. Like I just don't do the right things for my body. And then anyway, that night when we got back, in the middle of the night, I just woke up with like shivering, like with a fever, like shivering. And it's obviously really hot out there. And I was like, what's going on? I've obviously got a fever. And then basically, cut long story short, from there, it just went down, guys. Like the next day I was shivering and I had such a high temperature that it was actually scary. Cowslick took me to a Cypriot hospital. They checked me and I'd had taken paracetamol. And even when I'd taken paracetamol, my temperature was still high.
Yeah.
So imagine how high it was.
And ibuprofen, you were taking everything.
Yeah, imagine how high it was before that. Then they were like, you obviously got some kind of like really bad flu, like keep taking these tablets and stay hydrated.
But they said to Anna, because I was like, oh, let me just go meet them at the hospital because we were in the same like city, weren't we, at that point? So I was like, let me just go meet them. And they were like, oh, do you not have any vomiting or diarrhea, do you? And I was like, no. They were like, okay, you'll be fine. Go home, sleep, and you'll be fine. The shit thing is, so this is now Saturday night. So from Friday night after the boat, she's now sick Friday night, all of Friday night, all of Saturday now, till Saturday night when they sent her home from the hospital.
And then I was meant to be going on Sunday with Mandi and Gingerbeard to northern Cyprus. I had planned to go there from before because my friends are on that side. I was going to go and see them, spend time with them. It was also one of my friends' birthdays. I was actually going to spend like a few days there, maybe even a week. I wasn't sure. But definitely I was going to go for some like events as well. And obviously I got really sick. It became impossible. So I wasn't able to go. But then when they sent me home the next morning on the Sunday, when I was supposed to be going with Mandi and Gingerbeard, I ended up having diarrhea and vomiting.
At the same time.
Like it was really bad.
It's mad because on Sunday morning, so we were on the way to the north side, we were on that car journey. And I was like, me and Ginger were like 100% just got it all out. Because, you know, some things just happen like that. It's like a 24-hour thing or whatever. We were both like 100% she's going to be fine now, you know. I'm sure she's going to wake up. We were just saying it to each other, me and Gingerbeard.
She's going to wake up.
She's going to be completely fine now. Like, oh, it's just a shame she should have come. So I messaged and called you guys, don't answer. And then I think it was like 11:30, 12, whatever. I got a message back saying like, have been through hell. I feel even worse. Cowslick was telling me she's now vomiting, got diarrhea. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, so at this point, when they go, Cowslick's like now looking after me.
Yeah.
Because like they had to go anyway. And they had like these plans.
I probably wouldn't have gone though. If I was in, when I found out how bad you are, I was already on that side.
Yeah, so Cowslick was looking after me. And then once I started getting those symptoms, he was like, we have to go back to hospital. So when we get back to hospital and we tell, like at this point, I'm like literally crying my eyes out because I'm like, I can't take it. Like so much on your body. You've got a fever, you're vomiting, you've got diarrhea. Like he's like, what is going on? Yeah. And then like when I get to the hospital, they're like, this sounds really bad. So
serious,
then they said it sounds serious. So at this point, they're like, okay, let's do an X-ray and a CT scan. And they did like blood tests and they could see that my inflammatory markers were so high. Like I think a normal person is like 5 and they said mine's like 250 or something like that. Something crazy.
I was texting Cowslick the whole time because you weren't really using your phone because you were so unwell. And I remember on Sunday morning saying like, if she's got vomiting and diarrhea, it's a red flag, like really dangerous. You need to take her straight away.
Yeah. Then they did like the
they should have put you
examination.
on antibiotics straight away.
They weren't sure, but yeah, after they did the test and they saw my inflammatory markers were so high and then they could see like I was in so much pain that I was literally scrunched like this and I was like vomiting while they're trying to speak to me. It was awful, yeah. Like they couldn't even speak to me because I was puking. I couldn't keep water down and I couldn't move. And he was like, let me just touch your belly just to see what parts of it hurt. He couldn't even touch it. Like he'd go like this. I was like excruciating pain. And then he was like, okay, we need to get her into like an X-ray and a CT scan. They put me in a wheelchair to take me for my scans because I couldn't walk.
That's how fucked you were.
Yeah, I couldn't walk. They put me in a wheelchair, did the CT scan. When they got the results, they could see that my whole intestines and my bowels were like swollen really badly. And like it was actually so swollen that it looked like I was like pregnant. It was that bad. Like I had like extremely bad bloating. It looked like that. And it was just such bad pain. And then that's when they were like, okay, you've got colitis.
No, first they didn't.
No, that before the CT scan, they thought it might be
your pancreas.
Before the CT scan, they thought we need to do a scan because it might be your pancreas or your intestines.
That's when I panicked because I was over there and I was like, look, she's going to be fine. Probably like food poisoning, like vomiting, diarrhea, temperature. But then when I heard that you had like this pain and then they said something about pancreas, oh my God, I was like crying. I was in a hairdresser's of like our friend, she's closer to Anna. She's like really close to Anna, your friend, Seda. And she booked me to get my hair done for this event. And then in this hairdresser's, I was like crying. I was on the phone to Gingerbeard, like screaming, we have to go back now. What? Now. What if she die? What if my sister's gonna die? I was having a panic attack. And then Seda was like, calm down, Mandy, like calm down. Like it's really bad. Ginger was like, well, go back, yeah, because we thought it was so serious. And I thought, if it's that serious, like I thought it is serious. And it was serious, but I was thinking, yeah, another level serious. I'm thinking like, yeah, this could be something that, fuck knows, man. You hear these stories.
And you're in another country, you're not even at home. It's kind of scary.
I'm thinking like, fuck, if it's something that's life-threatening, then I need to go back right now. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, we need to go back right now. We need to go back. We had actually an event we had to go to called like, it was in a place called Giamer, which we were meant to go to straight away, which we couldn't go to because I was like crying so much. And I was like, until I hear something positive, I can't get ready. I couldn't get ready. But at the end of the day as well, if it's not life-threatening and if it's something that she will recover in, I'm not going to ruin my holiday with Gingerbeard. Like at the end of the day, she's got Cowslick
looking after me.
What am I going to do being an extra person in the hospital?
There's not much you can do. Even like, I mean, he was there for like emotional support, like trying to calm me down, like when I'm crying and hugging me. But there's not much he could even do.
And as soon as I got a call from Cowslick saying it's come back as colitis, and I was sort of like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Imagine we haven't even told my mum this because we're so scared of her panicking.
Yeah, because if I told my mum, 100% she'd end up in hospital in London. Like, there's no way I would let her know. She's such a stressful person.
Literally, her blood pressure would go.
Yeah. So I was like, no matter what, you cannot tell my mum. So yeah, then basically colitis is like your whole colons are really badly
infected.
I had bacterial colitis. There's different types. So it must have probably been from something I'd eaten, but the doctor said it's not a normal food poisoning. It's like a serious, severe type of food poisoning.
I spoke to the doctor on the phone.
Yeah.
So he was like, look, it's serious. It's serious. but it's not like
life or death,
acutely life-threatening or something. Yeah,
he just said we need to start the antibiotics now, and like she needs to stay overnight.
He was like, normally colitis is bacterial, so she should respond to antibiotics. So I was like, okay, thank God. I was like, Cowslick, just tell me when they've put it in her and she's on the IV antibiotic drip, because normally within 20 minutes your body should respond. And your body did within like an hour. You responded.
I had the worst week. Like, so that Sunday, I stayed the night. Sunday, they basically said you have to stay. Like, they admitted me to stay. They started me on like the antibiotics. I had the worst.
Yeah, you were in a really, really bad way. Even but you were responding to it, because you FaceTime. When I FaceTimed you could. The fact that you could even pick up your phone.
Yeah, but I'd have like an hour good, like not even good. Like, I'm able to pick up my phone, and the rest of the time I'll be really in a bad way.
Yeah.
I was like, the whole of Monday I was horrible. I was puking still, and I still had really bad diarrhea. The whole of Tuesday again. Then on Monday I had to stay the night again. They said that I had to stay. Stayed on Monday. Then again on Tuesday, worst horrible day.
Yeah.
Like so bad. And then they were trying to make me stay on Tuesday night as well. And I just said to them, like, I know that if I stay another night in hospital, I'm gonna be worse. I need to get out. And like,
but do you know how you know when you're responding to something? The like gaps of feeling
better,
okay, like enough to like even just like look at someone and have a conversation, because you were in such a bad way you couldn't even speak or move.
Yeah.
And like them gaps over time will get a little bit more frequent and longer. So like most of the time you were vomiting and had diarrhea. Cowslick told me.
Yeah.
You were still the whole of, even when you were on antibiotics, the whole of Sunday, the whole of Monday. But the gaps where you were okay were getting more frequent.
Yeah. So like when I left on Tuesday evening,
you were still fucked.
I was still in a bad way. I went to Cowslick's, he has a villa over there, and he was like looking out, he's like, I'll look after you. And I couldn't eat like basically anything. My diet was just the most disgusting diet. It was like plain rice, plain bread. Like so he was like looking after me while I was there. But I basically the whole time.
Did he cook?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all of those 5 days, even when I got back to his, every single day I was in tears. Not one day went by that I was not in tears, and I was in pain in my stomach up until about Friday. Friday, the pain started going.
Basically,
I just reacted really badly with the antibiotics as well. They were giving me the worst migraines. I had like the crazy migraines, and I can't handle headaches at all. Yeah, like that's one thing. Like I can even handle pain in my stomach, but I cannot. Like if I have migraines, I can't do anything.
Apparently, you were puking from the headaches.
Yeah, well. I was puking all the way up until Friday. Literally, Saturday's the only day where, like, even then I still had a little bit of a headache, where I started to feel like I can eat more what I want. And like, basically, it was just a write-off, guys. It was the worst week. But honestly, Cowslick showed up for me. Yeah, like, I almost feel bad, because he was so like, when he'd stay with me by my side in the hospital, he would not leave until like I fell asleep. And when I'm falling asleep, like even then, like when you could see, he'd probably get angry at me for saying this, but like tears in his eyes, like seeing me in the hospital bed. And like he'd be, when we went back to the villa, whatever I wanted, he wouldn't want me to move or like go upstairs, downstairs. He'd get anything I wanted, but constantly bring me like water, tea, eggs, toast, like anything I wanted. He was full-time caring for you. Yeah, caring
and
for
at
me.
your hospital bed. His holiday was completely write-off.
His holiday was write-off, but he paid all the private hospital fees. I almost feel bad, because it's like, now I feel like I got not pushed, but like I'm in a situation where like I have to choose to be back with him, but I don't want to choose to be back with him yet, because I want to, if I go back and actually be in a relationship, even though like I know, guys, like I'm acting like I'm in one, and like there's certain things that we basically might as well say we are in one. I don't care. We're still not in one. Like that's point blank. Bottom line is we're not in a relationship. So it's like, until I see like the changes I want to see, and until I feel safe emotionally, and I feel like it's the right thing for me to do to go back, I don't want to go back. And especially when we come back to London, it's like I suddenly take like 10 steps back, because it's like reality hits, and this is real life, so not holiday mode.
Yeah.
And then I feel guilty, because I'm like, he was there for me so much.
He really was.
I almost feel like, this is the weird thing that I feel like almost the right thing to do is to be with him, and I don't want to be with him.
Really?
I love him. So it actually makes me laugh when I read the comments of people saying things like, oh, people make TikToks and comments like, oh, she just wants to be with him because of a family and she's just settling. It makes me laugh because I genuinely love the guy. Like, I think anyone that doesn't know that or see that, like, how can you not?
Obviously love him.
I mean, yeah, I obviously love him. I think he's basically, over the years of our breakups, kind of like tainted the relationship for me a little bit. So it's like put me off a little bit. So it's definitely wouldn't be settling. It's just like, I just don't know why I don't fully want to go back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like sometimes the right thing to do would be go back because he's such a good guy and he does love me. Yes, he's hurt me.
Yeah.
But the right thing to do would be go back.
God, like the way he looked after you is mad.
He did so much things like that when we were together. Like, there are so much good, but I don't care. I would say it if I wanted to go back.
Yeah, I know.
I think most people around me now think I should go back.
It's a struggle.
But anyway, like, I feel guilty now because it's like,
because of everything he spent his week like caring for you and looking after you, and now it's just like you're still like, not his girl.
Yeah. And now, especially because we're back, I've kind of took like a few steps back, which is not fair on him either. Like, you know, no, it's kind of like playing with his emotions, which is not right.
Yeah, that's what Gingerbeard's saying to Anna.
But it's not my fault as well because he's messed with my emotions during those breakups. So it's like, I'm confused as well. Like, I'm so confused.
Yeah.
It's like 1 minute you know where your life's heading and then suddenly it's like, sorry guys, suddenly it's like, whoa, now where's my life heading? It's like, all very confusing for me.
Yeah, life is very confusing. Do you know what I mean? You can't predict what the right path is and you can't predict how it's going to turn out. So you kind of just have to make a decision and just give it your all.
I also feel like, why should I rush my decision? Like,
No, I don't.
I mean, as long as like, I don't know, maybe you can't lead people on like this and not make a decision. It's not fair on him.
And also for yourself, because I feel like with kind of some stability comes growth, and like it's hard to grow in other aspects of your life when your brain and your mental energy is so preoccupied with trying to make a decision.
Yeah.
That's why people time block. That's why people meal prep. That's why people get their outfits out and plan their outfits for the day before they wake up. Because why should we be using so much mental energy on making decisions? What should I eat today? What should I wear for the podcast? And like, this is such a mental energy.
Also, it's like, if I do decide to be with him, then I really need to go all in and like, we need to live together, you know, and we're going to probably move into a house and try starting a family and like the whole like wedding and marriage and all that stuff, like take the next steps forward for my future. And if I don't want to be with him and I want to be single, then I need to live that single life properly and go back to dating, you know, and go back to what I was doing before. Like, I can't stay like this in the middle. There's no moving forward like this. It's like, I need to make my decision so I can move forward. 100%. So maybe I take back what I said about I don't need to rush my decision, because maybe I do. I don't know what to do though. I don't know what I want.
Anna was going to go and see a fortune teller like while we were away, literally.
Yeah, I was going to go to the northern Cyprus. Apparently they've got really good fortune tellers, but apparently it's like not a good, apparently it's like omen or something.
Yeah, what is it? What were they saying? The boys were saying it's the devil's work.
Yeah.
Devil's work.
Do you know what it is? I wanted the fortune teller to tell me like what path would make me happiest. Would it be being with him and starting a family, or would it just be me living like this crazy single life?
But even that crazy single life might not be that crazy single life.
The thing is, I never ever wanted that crazy single life. I wanted to be with him and settle down and all that. But like after this like last breakup, it just put me off.
Yeah.
In a way. But not put me off in a way of like not loving him. That is different.
Off, like giving your all to that relationship.
Yeah, because I gave so much already and it didn't work out. And I feel I love him. I always love him, but love is just not enough. Like, there needs to be more. And that part of like me wanting to give my all has just died a little bit.
I understand.
But maybe it can be resuscitated.
Yes.
You never know. We'll see.
Well, I do have some like other bits to talk about my experience on the northern side, but we are out of time.
Yeah. So we're going to do the rest of our Cyprus trip catch up on Patreon this week. So make sure you subscribe and become a bestie.
And thank you for listening. Please comment, share, and we love you guys.
And also subscribe to our Anna and Mandi Vakili YouTube page. Like, there's lots of vlogs on there, and people are loving the vlogs more than the podcast, you know?
No.
People are commenting like, we love your vlogs more than the podcast.
Maybe vlogging was our real calling.
Yeah, because they say it's more raw.
What does that mean? This is raw.
I don't know. It's in the moment, in real time. I don't know. But we're beginners as well.
But I like that.
Watch this space.
The podcast is going to be more entertaining because we come with like dilemmas or topics, would you rathers, and like it's going to be more like structured entertainment.
Yeah.
The blog is just more us chat shit.
Yeah, chat shit. Anyway, guys, we love you and we will see you next week.
Love you. Bye.